going into noob mode now and see how it just snapped it like that. Oh shoot. I don't know what to say. Here we go. Here we are. We have the Cub. It's alive. Well, for now, I think. First test flight since I repaired it. In fact, this will be basically the first real flight if it can get it flying. I've been struggling with this thing, man. I gotta tell you, I couldn't get it to go into calibration mode. Find the satellites, and then the wings, or the ailerons, should slowly move back and forth. Not this. So we're just gonna hope that the calibration works. But I do remember the sequence, if that works, to deactivate the GPS in case we need to get out of that. Okay, so got the battery in there, gonna turn it on. It's gonna say, okay, I got the radio. Now I'm getting those tasty satellites, which is pretty amazing if you think about it. There we go, okay, and I'm going to set the home location by flipping this switch. Does a little salsa dance. Switch it back down. I am now in the home location. Let's keep it in mad skills mode. I'm going to turn all of the rates to high right now. Let's do a power check. Pretty good power. I have a 2200 3-cell in here. There we go. Okay, aha, nice. Okay, that feels so much better. So much better. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Once you get some airspeed going, and this is on just the regular mode right now. I call it mad skills mode, but it's just without the safe technology stuff. And this thing actually does fly really well. Wow, I like that. Super stable. It feels like it's pretty stable. Like the controls really are pretty solid. There's not a lot of bobble. The up and down is pretty fantastic. It's probably like the best out of any plane that I have personally flown. It's very smooth. It's very smooth, I would say. Oh, got to add that power. So yeah, very nice. Wow. Pleased with it. It's crazy how once it's actually flying around, it's pretty good. It does climb pretty well. There's full power right there. Does climb pretty well. Not crazy though with the 4-cell, especially the 2200. It's nice though. It's nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't really need much trim. It's getting a little turbulence. Bring it up a little bit. Make it turn over there. My radio should be pointed in a different way. I lost orientation there, and I wasn't paying attention because I was fiddling with my radio, and I just nosed it into the ground. Dang. What is with me in this airplane? What is going on? Let's check the damage here. Ooh. Yeah, the prop is a little bent. Not the worst. I can fix that. That's smashed. Everything seems fairly stable. That's on. That's attached. Oh. Well, that's no longer attached. Cool. Okay, we'll just tuck that baby back in there. Alright, battery's okay. You know what? I need to take the landing gear off. I'm taking these landing gear off. Now I'm just going to do belly landings. Really, any landing that I do would be better than the landings that I've done so far. In fact, I have not landed this thing, ever. I have just basically smashed it into the earth, which is called earth smashing, not landing. So, some pretty gnarly vibrations going on there. But you know what? Guess what we're gonna do? That's right, we're gonna roll with it. And we're gonna let it fly. Okay. Man, I gotta tell you, it's hard for me to stay enthusiastic about this thing. I wanna love it. I wanna love it so bad. But we're having a rough patch in our relationship, I guess. We're just not, maybe we just didn't get off to a good start. Okay. Or maybe it's just been too cold. That doesn't sound good. Nice gentle turns, add power, lift up. Let's take her on up. I mean, she does fly. She flies pretty well. To be clear and to be honest, it seems like when it is flying, it's flying pretty well. It's just a lot of it is just the handling characteristics I'm not used to personally. Let's check out the glide here. The engine is off. That is all just gliding. That is pretty sweet. I will say that. That's pretty sweet. I think the glide is definitely better without the gear. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'll bet you the nose would have fallen off that crash, the crash that it just had, if I hadn't glued it and stuff, reinforced it. That was probably a weak point. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty peaceful. Seems okay. You know, we're dealing with a little bit of wind here. Other than that, fairly good conditions. Honestly, this does seem like a pretty fun cruiser. Might be good for some cool FPV flying. Let me turn on the autopilot, or not autopilot, but let's see. I'm gonna take it down here, and then I'm gonna put it into noob mode and give that a try. I mean, dang, look at that tailwind. That's a heck of a tailwind there. All right, so coming back around, it's going into noob mode now, and see how it just snapped it like that. Oh shoot. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Why didn't I take it out? Why didn't I take it out of noob mode? I don't know. I was just transfixed by the sheer impending doom. Oh look, it broke again. Huh. I guess that is where I glued it. So I guess it does break there too. Guys, Steve, I gotta tell you, I'm pretty sad. I'm pretty sad. It could probably fly again. Nah, I probably won't fly again for a while. That'd be a bad idea, wouldn't it? To try and fly it. Haha. Okay, new plan. We're gonna try and fly this thing one more time, and I am determined to get a good landing out of this thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smear a bunch of glue on here. And why did it do that? I put it into noob mode, and then it's just like, okay, you want me to crash straight down, right? Now, and see how it just snapped it like that? Oh, shoot. No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. The whole point is to not crash. Maybe they were saying that it replicates how noobs fly airplanes. You know, and it's like, oh, okay, you want me to crash it, right? Like as if a noob were flying it. Like they'd never flown a plane before, and they're like just flying it just now. By the way, thanks Eddie for letting me fly out here. It's a nice place, nice open place. Still, can't keep me from crashing. Oh yeah. Yay! Yay! That's not making good sounds. There we go. Take the power all the way out. Power is all the way out. Let's bring it in here. Come on now. That was very not graceful, but I did land it, and that's the important thing. And the prop did get out of the way pretty well, so I'm happy about that. Yeah. Why is it being weird? Low voltage cut off. Wait, is it low voltage or is it just... What if I did this? Oh, I had to set it again. What a silly goose. What a silly goose. Okay. That was a close one. Let's just give it some power here. And we're going to call that a win. I walk away and the thing still works. It is still, you know, technically in mostly one piece. Well guys, as far as my testing has gone so far, I just have to say this is not a good airplane for beginners. It's just too hard to get in the air, and it doesn't handle a crash very well. It is repairable, but you know, it's kind of an intensive process. It could be a major setback for someone who is just getting started in the hobby. It's pretty heavy, fairly large, so you need a very large space to fly it. The features don't seem to be, they either don't work at all or they are not very easy to get to work, and there's just way too much to remember. So not even so much the flight characteristics, unfortunately. I mean, I haven't even been able to test that out very much, just because the learning curve of getting everything working is just tricky. So you may disagree with me. If you do, please let me know in the comments below. Please be respectful, but just let me know why you think I'm wrong or why you think I'm right, and maybe other recommendations for first-time planes. I'm sure that would help out some people who maybe were thinking about this. If you do have one of these and you just got it as a first-time plane, do not fret. Just make the most of it. As you can see, I've crashed this guy a bunch of times. Still flies. Once you get it flying, it's pretty good. So just so make the most of it. And wow, I'll see you next time.